guys, welcome. I'm Tracy. This is my channel, Tracy from the Mermaid Cove. It is Saturday morning. It's my day off, and I'm having a little bit of oatmeal, which I managed not to blow up all over the microwave. And so this is from Trader Joe's, and I added oat milk, a little bit of sugar. It calls for you to add salt. I think next time I need to do a little extra salt. And I think I showed these before. These are the Bigelow Botanicals Cold Water Fusion Blackberry Raspberry Hibiscus. Somebody at work had got Strawberry Lemon Orange Blossom. So I thought, well, I don't have that one. I'll try it. So I have about 24 ounces of water, which is, you add 2 of them. And already, look at it, that pretty color. It says infuse for 8 minutes, y'all, which really is amazing. I'm gonna just throw it in the refrigerator. It's about 10:45 and have it later as a treat. The longer you leave, the more flavor you have. But it's got hibiscus, chamomile, rubius, licorice root, natural strawberry, and lemon flavors with natural flavors. Orange blossom, strawberry pieces, lemon peel. So, yeah, botanicals. I'm gonna drink some botanicals. And then y'all have some coffee. I was looking for my coffee cup. It was in the microwave, which makes perfect sense. So on Instagram, which I have not been on, I've got to reach out to people on Instagram and say, hey, I had a very isolating day. I've been very isolated. It's almost like I just don't want to talk about how I feel. But I know something popped up on Instagram and it said, if you self-isolate when you're depressed or down or sick, chances are your needs were not met by your parents as children. And yeah, like I can remember going to the car and just sitting, just to be out of that energy. I think when you're empathetic too, and you don't understand that, and your parents sure crap don't understand it, it's kind of what you do because you can't cope with other energy, I think. I know, but I'm okay. I just am suffering and I just don't enjoy it like anyone does, right? So this morning I was like, okay, let's just do a couple things. Like, I'm used to my cleaners coming every other week, and I went to 3 weeks, I'm 4 weeks. And I don't think that serves me well. I have to figure out a way to get them back every other week or at least every 3 weeks. I'm like, when did you change your sheets? Like, honestly, you guys, this sounds like I hadn't changed my own sheets in a long time because they do it. So I thought, you know what? You can do this. And I have too many pillows on my bed. Like, I bought 2 new pillows and they've worked out really well. So I'm like, you need to let go of pillows. Like, what is this surrounding yourself, right? So I don't need this shit, to be grounded. Like, I'm going to figure out how to ground myself. And, yeah, so I did that. It was not terrible. It was easier than I thought. Finally put my summer blanket on, y'all, August, whatever. That's okay. And my comforter, it's one of those that's heavy, and I thought, I've been putting off washing it, but I'm like, girl, wash this comforter. You're going to feel so much better. Got rid of 4 pillows. Well, they're ready to go in a bag. Got rid of a bunch of old pillowcases that my cats have torn up. I have about 4 that I've just never used, so it's going to go in the food bank stash. But yeah, it's... I think sometimes you just have to fake it till you make it kind of feeling. But so goals are light. I'm washing my bras. Y'all, it's a thing. It's a necessary thing. I'm so I have like 4 loads of laundry for sheets and sheets and blankets, stuff like that. So dark color, light colors, all that. And then I have 3 loads of tops that need to be hung up and don't need, so... And they're going to be easy because they're going to be practically undelicate, that kind of thing. So those are my goals today. Anything else is gravy. Anything else is extra, right? Yeah. So I thought, okay, I'm going to have some coffee. I need to eat something. I've been having protein shake. I made a list of things that, like journaling, like morning pages, like, my good friend Mary's known me forever, one of my soulmates, just is like, walking's everything, and I don't know why I can't. And I keep telling myself, one day you may not be able to, and you're really going to regret this. I don't know. And she loves me so much, and all she wants me to do is walk. And I seem not to be able to. And then that makes me feel bad. How crazy is that thinking? You know, I had a quiet moment. I asked Spirit, you know, I don't want an agenda, just let me talk about what's on my heart and what I need to talk about, you know. So this is coming out of, out of Spirit. But brain health is so important, and it just sucks. It is so hard. I feel like I'm in quicksand sometimes, and I'm just holding my own not to go down. So, picking things up off the floor, laundry, dishes, seems like almost ridiculous to do when you're in that position. And you guys, thank you so much. Honestly, I can feel your support and love right now, and I haven't even finished it or posted it. And my dear, dear Mary, I just don't want people who love me worrying about me. I know it's not my job, and that's an extra burden I can't carry right now. One of my friends is like, "You're hard to get a hold of." I said, "Yeah, I know. I'm in isolation. I'm just in deep pain." And you just don't want to tell people that. You don't. But I'm in deep, deep pain. And I'm a little scared. Because one day I'm not going to be able to get out of it. I just feel like my support systems are they're not gone. That's not true. I have many. But it just seems like there's just so many losses. And I don't know. Ugh, you guys, I don't know. But I don't want to feel like this. I know that. I don't. So I'm going to try my best today to move. Hop on my treadmill 5-10 minutes. I really want to get up tomorrow and go for a walk. I mean, how beautiful and lovely to be outside in a nice, safe area to walk. And I don't know. Do I just set my alarm, throw on my clothes, feed Claire, and just get out? Is that before I think about it? I don't know. Makes sense, right? Makes sense right now, but in the morning it seems not to make sense. I did set my alarm to get up at 7, but I want to get up at 5, so I get up at 7. I feel like I've already lost the day. Like I'm already just behind, and it's dumb. I mean, what? That's all I know. I'm hard on myself, y'all. I know it, but to know it doesn't necessarily equal change automatically. You know, I would love to let go of all this nonsense, and sometimes I just try and I give it to God, my angels, the universe. I just hand it over. You know, I did pull out Mark Allen, Marcallen, who I really like a lot, and started listening to him. Love his voice, and just like, you know, he's talking about when he was 30 and he decided he had to change because the pain was too much. And you know, I can't remember the word he said, but it's like a constant choosing of it. Like it's a constant reaching for it. It's like a constant. It's not like, yeah, okay, I'm going to do this. And hey, I'm good. I understand. I know that's not the truth. I spent my whole life reading about it, learning about it, seeking help, seeking understanding. I don't know. And sometimes I think it's easier to live in the land of, oh yeah, I know, this is it. And it's black and white, and I'm nowhere there. I have a higher power. I believe in that. And I believe in spirituality, and I believe in angels and ancestor energy, and, you know, the whole universe conspiring just to help me. I mean, for everyone, you know, and then you think of Maui and you can't even have words to express that. I can't watch that kind of terror. That's just terror, you know. I didn't seek it out. And then meanwhile, I'm watching true crime all the time. Like some kind of weird addiction. And I have to pull myself out of that. That's why I thought, you know what, let's choose Mark Allen. And the funniest thing, I thought I downloaded him in my phone from iTunes, and he wasn't there. And I just thought, my God, I'm just trying to reach out, and now he's not there, right? So I'm like, let's have a minute. Okay, universe, where's Mark Allen? And I realized there's an app called Hoopla, Hoopla, free with your library card. And I remembered I borrowed it from there, and you get 10 a month. You get them for 21 days. So I borrowed a few, started listening to one. And I thought, yeah, this is what you need. And then I was picking up stuff on my floor, you know, my bed, and making my bed, and was looking at, you know, there's so many good free art classes. And this one woman, this great little art class about using pastel. And I watched that. And, you know, I've been doing stuff, but it feels compulsive more than, you know, meditative. Maybe it's exactly what I need to be doing. I don't know. You know, I just don't have any answers. You know, I just want to share with you. That's how I'm feeling. But I have to tell you what a disconnect this not having the right medicine. So I donated Trader Joe's haul. I don't even remember right now if I uploaded it. I think I did. And I have to check. And I had tried the ube mochi, and I felt like I hadn't finished it. Like I had, because sometimes when you're doing taste tests, I just have a bite. I thought, well, I must have. It's not anywhere. Okay, move on quickly. I think it was yesterday. I'm at my table, and my foot goes into something squishy and wet. And my brain flashed, oh yeah, it must be Clara threw up or something, because she'd thrown up upstairs a hairball. Okay, don't think about it, do what I'm doing. Get up, like, ooh, something's on my foot. So I look down, and it's this melted, gross ube mochi thing. Number one, I don't know how I didn't see it under the table. I really, truly don't. And maybe it was there, maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Maybe it fell. I really don't know. And then I thought, how did you sit there with your foot in that thing and not even like think, ew, and start looking? But that is like, it's like your brain delays you. I can't explain it. I just thought, wow. I cleaned it up, cleaned my foot. I feel like there's another loose one somewhere, because I didn't see it in the refrigerator. And anyway, so that's just like the kind of simple, very simple. You can't find something, you know, it's on the table, you look for it because it's going to melt and be disgusting, right? But that, my brain's like, oh, we'll do that later. We'll find that later. Not even kidding you. Wow. I'm so thankful that my medicine was working. And I had the mice in the garage, and I handled it. And I tried to fall back on that. Like, you can do this. Yeah. Maybe you can't do it quite like you did, but let's try to figure out how you do this with where you're at and what power you have right now, what mind stuff. I just haven't felt good. I've been nauseous, and, you know, I'm trying to get blood work done, and, you know, make sure that literally there's not something physically wrong. I didn't go to work. I just felt terrible. I've been testing for COVID. I don't have, you know, it's coming out negative, but I haven't really been anywhere other than work, and nobody there. Everyone seems fine. I don't wish COVID, but I feel like, oh, wow, it would have an ending, right? Like, there would be a reason, but I don't want it. Try hard not to get it, but I start wearing masks again. Everyone's traveling, and they're just bringing it back, so. But I'm not really going anywhere, so. Tomorrow I'm going to the food bank, and I am going to the food bank tomorrow. I'm going to bring Jo her stuff, her treat. I have some stuff in the car. I don't have a lot, but I have, you know, my car's full, so I want to do that. I did let go of 100 books this week. Two have already been, like, put in the, you know, we have boxes, and we send them off to an our friends makes money for the library. And I have 50 more in my car ready to go. Yeah. I just, like, even letting go of these pillows. First, I'm like, okay, I'll find two. And I'm like, well, they're not bad. I'm like, you know what? That's not the point. The point is you need to let this stuff go. They're old. You bought new ones. You like them. You're keeping them. Let this go. And there's really a nice one, but I hate it. It's too uncomfortable. And I thought, well, you can put it in your back and prop yourself up. I'm like, well, we have something for that. It's a new pillow. I'm like, give this to the food bank. Someone can use this. This is a nice new pillow. So these are the conversations. I guess I just have to not judge myself for those conversations, but that's what I'm used to, right? And I have moments of not doing that, and I have much more clarity when I do it and how it doesn't feel good, and that is not the point. I really do. But anyway, without my medicine, without my mental health, it's a challenge, you guys. It's a challenge. And I guess, there's a lot of people who have mental health issues, don't even know, like, won't take medicine, or, aren't self-aware. So I'm thankful I'm self-aware. I'm so thankful. Spent most of my life just feeling bad that I couldn't do anything, not understanding, what was happening with my brain. And, a little bit family, you're just exaggerating. That's Tracy, she's exaggerating. Just whatever. You're just being lazy, or you just don't want to do it. That kind of nonsense. So, anyway. I have a couple gifts here for my friends for the beginning of summer reading, June 16th. Summer reading's almost over. Okay. Thought's great. I thought you can send, hey, summer reading's over. Stuff like that. So... anyway, I'm trying to bring you along with some of the stuff I do today, and I just know I have to get through it, and I hate it. I'm trying to be like, well, it is what it is. Hating is not helpful. Let's focus. Let's be task oriented, and let's just make the tasks very few and some good impact. Like having these tops washed, put away will make me happy because they're just on the floor in front of the washer. Drive me nuts every time I see it. And then my sheets clean. That's a lovely thing. And every day I'm home, I think, okay, this at like 4, 5, 6 o'clock, you're going to stop. You're going to go take a nice long bubble bath. My friend gave me some masks, which I want to show you guys. I don't know where I put them at the current moment. But, shave my legs and just have a moment, listen to some Mark Allen and have this. And then there's a movie I'd like to watch. And I thought, oh, my brain's like, well, but somehow I get stuck, right? So I'm really not going to sit in my living room and watch. If I want to watch art stuff, I'm going to do it on my phone. Just not going to get in that chair and get going. So that's what's happening. I need to set my alarm to remind me that I have laundry, because I'll forget, right? But if I set an alarm and say, hey, laundry, go down, that helps me a lot. So much. And sometimes I remember, mostly I don't. I just ordered, I need 2 new HEPA filters for my air filters. They really do help. And I really can tell when it's not working. So I did that. Heaven knows what kind of dust it's fighting. I would like to in my room dust and do all that kind of stuff, but So anyway, that's what's happening. Finish up my oatmeal. Make sure I drink as much as I can. Not have drinks there, not drink them. Feel like I have been drinking, but my hair is so brittle. I mean, for me, like, something's not right. In art, I've given myself too many choices for like making books and this and that. I'm like, okay, let's pull out ones that are started. Let's just organize them a little bit. And when you feel like you need something new, I mean, I'm not on a deadline. I'm not I can have thousands started, but let's actually, do some art and, do some spreads. And, I just watched this class on pastels and layering, and I feel like I have pastels. She showed different kinds. And I thought, I'm pretty sure you have that. But you're going to use what you got, right? There's no point. That's the whole point of these classes. It's layering and use what you have, and it's not being precious and all that. It's like super good for me. Anyway, thank you guys. I know a lot of you know exactly what I'm going through, or maybe something different than, not having medicine for your ADHD. But wow, it really throws me into depression. And of course, I'm going to struggle with every ounce of my fiber, set my alarm at 7, get up, and then I have my walking stuff ready, throw it on, feed my cat, grab my protein shake, go out, and come back. Doesn't matter if I go around the block just to start it. And then come back and have my coffee and food and that kind of thing. That's how I really... yeah, that's what I want to do. That's what I'm going to do. And because I know that, I would love to like, oh God, you guys, I'm walking. Like, God, I got to go in. I've been walking 3 hours. I have stuff to do. But I know that it's a huge component. And yeah, I don't know. And journaling out all this negativity in me, the morning pages, you know, it's just really sitting for doing 3 longhand pages, just a brain dump. No punctuation, no worried about spelling. Don't worry about, I do it, you can't read my handwriting. Sometimes I'll do the 3 pages on top of each other, but so important to anyone, really, because we have so much going on, you know. Finding 10 minutes, 5 minutes just to sit, not worry about meditating, just sit. Try to, you know, connect to the breath. So these are very simple things that I do not need a prescription for. There are no side effects except feeling better. So I'm trying to move past, don't judge myself. You haven't done it. What are we going to do to make sure you do it? Like, how can we set you up so you'll do it? And if I don't get up and do my morning pages, I can sit down at any time and just push it out, right? So, yeah. My food eating's been sketchy. I haven't been in the store. I have pulled out a big chicken breast. I have a couple peppers looking sad, but if I roast them, so I'm going to do a little fajita thing with that and some onion. I got some refried beans from Dollar Tree that are supposed to be very healthy. So I thought that. A little, some cheese, nachos, you know, with it. Just kind of throw everything on it. That sounds good. I did have, my friend got me a steak. I had that yesterday. I ate it and I cut it up in 4 parts and ate it most of the day. And I found some mashed potatoes from Trader Joe's in my freezer, which really, they really do mean you too. So I have a feeling when I start looking at stuff, everything's going to be really expired and need to be let go. And that's okay. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. I found just a random one of those little cones just randomly sitting in my freezer. So it's random, just sitting there. Okay, you can't eat me now because I'm really disgusting, but I was here for you. Wow. Anyway, yeah. All right, I'm gonna finish my food and set my alarm for my laundry. I don't want to get off base with that. And I think I'll just unload my dishwasher, put my dishes in. I'm doing a really good job pretty much of that because that makes, you know, that's just awful to see that. So I'm really working on that. And then I'm not going to coffee dye anything right now. Like the production, if I want to sit at my table with a cup and paint, I can do that. But I want to scrub that area. So there's a couple of things I'd like to do. I need to go to my garage. I need like saran wrap and some other Ziploc stuff. So I wrote myself a list because I mean to do it. And if let's say I'm in the middle of something, I think if I stop and I do it, you know, I can't really have that behavior. I have to write it down and then look at it. So at some point, there's a lot of stuff I want to, like I said, take to my garage. So there's a couple containers that aren't super heavy that I'm going to take down there and then bring up that stuff. And then a couple more empty containers just to put stuff in, to put back out. And you know what? I can go to the garage and find stuff. I mean, God knows I am not going to run out of stuff. So, and then, you know, I have been going through books in my garage and I've let go about 25. But just, they're okay. But there's nothing that really excites me right now. And, you know, I'm not going down to 0 books, but, you know, just let it go. Most of it's I recycle. It's fine. Let me show you one of these. I brought this in. Love birds, y'all. Obsessed with birds. And then these are a really good one, right? So, you know. And these are a little more intricate to cut out. Like you have to be sitting and you have to have an X-Acto knife. But, yeah. So I'm going to have a little pile of like 10 books of stuff that I'm pulling from right now. And that's reasonable. And not bring any more in, you know, until one goes. So, what's your thoughts? These, I'm going to check. I love the covers. And I have a collection of these. I was looking through them. It's not, I don't know. It's just not my thing. So, I'm just going to, and they're icons, Taschen, right? So, but I'm going to check and make sure they're not worth a bunch of money. Because that would upset me, you know. Like Grand Tour. Again, I don't know. I'm into vintage right now more than anything, so it's okay. Just not really speaking to me. So why do I need them on my shelf, right? Why do they deserve to go back? But if they're not selling for a high price on something, then, you know, they're just normal $30 or something, I'm gonna let it go. I do want to save some stuff and sell it, but today would not be the day for that. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna upload some. I'm gonna upload this, and then I did a couple things already about 25 things, mostly books, and I do have some pop-ups, some fun stuff to show you guys. So I think I'll upload that today. I still have Mark and Sue. I don't know what is going on with me there. So. All right, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you, each and every one. And, and my crew, my soulmates that, know me my whole life. You guys mean so much to me. And I'm just sorry that I don't want anyone, I know people worry because I would worry. I'm not okay, but it's okay. It's okay. It is, it's just okay. It is okay. Has to be. So, all right, guys, thank you so much. And, I love you so much. And, I appreciate your support. And if you're someone who's just watching and you don't reach out, that's fine. I hope, whether it's to say, hey, I got it together. However I can offer you. I hope it speaks to you, or you share me with someone who might be going through this, and just acting like you're okay is just really exhausting. And I don't want to. So, yeah. But when you're used to being outgoing and engaged and stuff, it disturbs people a little bit. But yeah, I just want to get back to feeling authentically good. But maybe pretending I feel good is the way to it. I don't know. I'm gonna try today. But as God is my witness, I'll be getting that laundry done. That is the goal. Done and put away, and my nice new sheets and a bath. And so yeah, good things to look forward to. So, okay, guys, take care. I love you. And yeah, you'll be seeing some book stuff coming up soon.